Salam sejahtera and hi, my name is Lok Wiki. So this video is about my lab practical on aquatic ecology. So the objectives of this lab practical are identifying type of biotic component in the aquatic ecosystem, determining which types of abiotic component present in this aquatic ecosystem, and explaining possible interaction between the abiotic and biotic components. So this video is entitled Biotic and Abiotic Components in an Aquatic Ecosystem. Type of aquatic ecosystem used is house aquarium. Before I'm going to explain more on the relationship between abiotic and biotic component in this aquatic ecosystem, I'm going to show you what is inside my aquarium now. So this is my aquarium. As you can see, there's a small fish over here. So this fish is known as the goldfish, baby goldfish, and as you can see, there's also natural wood, also known as the aquarium wood, which I placed into this aquarium. And there's also artificial coral reef. It's not a real coral reef, but it's for the decoration. So for every aquarium, there's a need of water pump system, which will pump out dissolved oxygen via this bubble. So these bubbles provides oxygen for the fish to breathe. So other than the artificial dissolved oxygen method, there's also the floating plants in the aquarium. So these plants will provide natural oxygen for the goldfish via the process of photosynthesis. So I have introduced what is inside my aquarium, and now I'm going to separate it into abiotic and biotic components. So before I'm going to separate all the components in this aquarium into abiotic components and biotic components, I'm going to give a brief explanation of what is the definitions of abiotic components and biotic components. Abiotic components is known as the non-living components which shape the environment in an ecosystem. Biotic component is known as the living component that live in the ecosystem which shape the environment in that ecosystem. Alright, so we have already know and understand on the meanings and definitions of abiotic components and biotic components. So now is the time for us to separate the components inside this aquarium into abiotic and biotic components. First of all, the abiotic components in this aquarium are the natural wood, the water inside this aquarium, and the dissolved oxygen which flowing out from the water pumps. And the biotic component in this aquarium are the fish, floating plants, and also the microorganism in this aquarium. Natural wood. The natural wood could provide a place for the fish as a second habitat and provide a hidden place for the fish to lay eggs. The next relationship is the water and fish relationship. Water quality and fish diversity has an indispensable relationship. In general, water temperature is the key for most of the water quality parameters, thus playing an important role. Next is the water and microorganism relationship. Microorganism has an effect on the water quality. When the levels of microorganism in the aquarium is high, it will indicate that the water quality is low, thus affecting the health of the fish. So next is the carbon dioxide and the floating plants relationship. The carbon dioxide releases from the respiration of the fish provide the floating plants a matter for the process of photosynthesis. Next is the relationship between the dissolved oxygen and the fish. An adequate amount of dissolved oxygen is needed by the fish to undergo the process of respiration, thus the water pump plays an important role in this. As a conclusion, abiotic factors or components like rocks, soil, and water interact with biotic factors in the form of providing nutrients. Thus, they are especially important as they will directly affect how organisms survive. In short, the biotic factors need abiotic factors in order to survive.